How's it going? Ryan here. Sorry I didn't get a video out on Tuesday, but I was a little busy. Picked up this third gear ramp, got a drone, crashed it, like pretty much in about 2 seconds here. Turns out I'm a much better dirt biker than I am a drone pilot, but we're working on that for sure. Ooh, yeah, that was a pretty rough hit. I was lucky though, it didn't take any damage. I knocked all the calibration and all the sensors out of whack. It took me about 3 days to fix that, but there was no physical damage to the drone. So yeah, at that point I thought I was gonna hit the tree, so I dodged left and ended up hitting the ground instead. So lesson learned, don't hit the trees, and if you're gonna hit the trees, don't dodge left, I guess go up. So that was a cool lesson. A couple days later, a lot of effort, a lot of learning, and I finally got it running again. I was pretty stoked that I didn't wreck it, so, you know, being able to fly it here and get a little bit of an aerial view of the property, I was pretty stoked. I was a little stressed out for a couple days there because I was pretty sure I was wasting my money because, yeah, that was a pretty gnarly crash and it just would not fly after that. But yeah, it just turns out these things are a lot more complicated than they look. It's pretty much like building a mini computer and then making sure everything's calibrated. It's not a whole bunch of like real complicated hardware, it's just the software behind it's all complicated, so that was the struggle. Here I'm just testing it out, so there's nothing special. I don't even have the tilt enabled for the camera yet, so the gimbal works, but the tilt's just, I haven't figured that out yet, so I'm working on it. The drone is the Iris Plus drone. It's made for mostly GoPros and stuff like that. Like, it's got a mount directly on the drone itself, plus this gimbal that I have works really well with the GoPro, so I'm stoked on this thing. I should be able to live stream from the GoPro to YouTube, and also like sit in my basement at my computer and fly the drone around the track if I want. So this thing is like top of the line stuff. It's a bit outdated. Like, I don't want to say outdated, it's just old. It's from 2014, so a lot of the newer stuff out there nowadays is a little bit more complicated, but this thing is definitely gonna get us some good shots this year. As you saw at the start of the video there, I picked up a metal ramp, and that is a huge deal for me. I've been trying to get a metal ramp for a good 3 or 4 years now. Cole Roger from up in Meadow Lake actually was super good to hold on to that thing for me. About 2 years ago, I first found out he had it and was selling it. I approached him to buy it, and I actually was on my way to go get it, and something happened. I had to turn around and wasn't able to pick it up. So 2 years goes by and 3 attempts, and then the 4th attempt being the charm, I finally picked the damn thing up. So huge shout out to Cole Roger for actually holding on to that thing for as long as he did. That was, you know, most people don't do that for people, so very happy he did that. So freestyle area is going to be definitely getting a rebuild. As you can see, the track here is still a little bit full of snow. Waiting for that little bit to melt and for the ground to thaw out so I can start rebuilding the track. I'm going to try doing like a before and after video using the drone, so I'm going to go up above and take like an aerial shot directly down, and then I'll do that a couple times throughout the season just so you guys can get a bit of an update on the new features. So every time I add something new, I'm actually going to be making like a video on how I built that and kind of the process of it, so I can use this drone to actually give you guys like a really cool representation of what that looks like. Not only that, I have a good buddy, Phil. He's going to learn how to fly this thing, and he's going to chase us around the track and try to get some sweet shots. So that should be another really fun thing that we're going to see this year. If you guys have any ideas for the drone, I'm not that experienced with it. Like, I'm 3 days into this and I'm totally excited about it. So if you have any ideas or any tips for me, definitely hit me up or comment below, because I'll take them. I'm looking for anything that's going to help me make this thing as awesome as it can be. So yeah, so just something I'd like to mention here. My dad is like a fucking amazing, like, smart man. That house right there used to be a little box on the prairies pretty much, and he took it and turned it into this giant thing. Pretty much built it by himself. You gotta give him some credit on that. That house used to be like 100 years old and falling apart, and he's made it into like a pretty much square box mansion. Building it square by square like a Lego block. He's one hell of an impressive dude, and the fact that he lets me use his property as much as I want is just amazing. So shout out to Norm, the Saskatchewan Storm, for being awesome and letting us use this place. I wouldn't be able to do it without him, and I would have never gotten anywhere with the sport if it wasn't for him. So definitely don't give him enough credit. He deserves it. So yeah, on that note, I'll leave you guys with this overview of the track. Step up down there and the road jump, the corner jump. Can't wait to get at it. Hit that subscribe button. There's lots on the way. Definitely like the video and tell your friends about it. Catch you guys later.